Hey there, I'm Steve, and welcome to JamsinEntertainment, and welcome to the conversation. Just before we get started, there are many ways you can help. You can like and subscribe so you never miss a conversation, but most importantly, please share this video. Get the word out there to the community. We can talk about all the things that we love. Today on Throwback Thursday, we're looking at Assassins, starring Sylvester Stallone, Antonio Banderas, and Julianne Moore. Stallone is known for making really good movies, and he's also known for making really bad movies. This is my second time seeing this, but the first time I had no idea Stallone would be known for making boring movies. Wow, this movie's boring. And that's what makes it bad. Stallone plays an assassin named Robert Rath. The beginning of the movie starts with a flashback of a kill he did 15 years ago. And this takes place in 1995. Robert keeps on reminiscing about, maybe reminiscing is not the right word, because that's like a positive remembering. He keeps on remembering the one of his friend Nikolai that he killed. They never give any explanation as why Nikolai became a mark for him. He just thinks about it throughout the entire movie. And throughout the entire movie, Stallone is tired of being an assassin. And how he gets his assignments is through the internet. Now, it's 1995. The internet definitely existed. Possibly even wireless existed. But I I was going to say highly doubt for civilians, but how much of a civilian is a trained assassin? They're going to have resources that civilians necessarily don't have because of the job. But I'm relatively certain wireless wasn't what it is today. Okay, I know that's more of a nitpick. They got the idea of messaging back and forth. Now, I don't know if they're just pulling that from the technology of 95 because I was 10. I know I at least had an AOL account. I don't know if instant messenger was necessarily a thing. Every time he gets an assignment, he's bad-mouthing whoever's sending the assignment. And the way Antonio Banderas gets introduced is that he steals the contract that was just given to him. Antonio Banderas is playing a character named Miguel Bain, and he's kind of crazy. They just kind of make him a little goofy, but not like the funny kind of goofy. It's like, come on. Stallone immediately finds him, and he tries to take him out because he stole a contract from him. That's money. So the first third of the movie, he's chasing Miguel. They actually get into a cab, and this is kind of a chase scene. It's not really. They're being chased by the cops. And what's interesting about this chase scene, I can't think of any other chase scenes where the people that are chasing each other are in the same vehicle. And the reason why they haven't killed each other is because the glass that separates the driver from the passenger is bulletproof. I mean, it's a kind of an interesting chase because they're in the same vehicle, and how do you take out someone? And they kind of try to answer that. Miguel puts himself outside the window and tries to shoot him through the front passenger window, and Robert drives him into a bus, and somehow that doesn't kill him. I don't know. And Miguel escapes by opening up the door and rolling out. Then Robert asks whoever's on the other side of the messaging, who is this Miguel Bain? Because they had this little chat in the taxi and they kind of introduce each other. The guy says, I don't know, I'll look into it. And then the next assignment is taking out a group of guys that are after a disc, and whoever the person is that's giving them the disc. The person giving them the disc is Julianne Moore. She's a hacker. They don't call her a hacker in the movie for some reason, but she's a hacker. Because Robert wants to get out of the assassin job field, instead of killing her, because Miguel kills the other guys, they're again on the same assignment, Robert just decides to help her. And through the rest of the movie, they're running away from Miguel, and they're trying to get the disc to the buyer so they can get paid. They may come to an agreement to be partners on this, 50-50. And it's just long and drawn out. It's a 2-hour movie. It feels like a 3-hour movie. There's a quasi-love between, her name is Electra. There's a quasi-love between Electra and Robert. I think the part that makes it even more boring is that you don't care about the characters. You don't learn anything about them other than Robert feels bad for killing his friend, even though it was an assignment. Miguel is kind of crazy, and he's obsessed with being number one. That's one of the reasons why he wants to kill Robert so badly. Robert is considered the best assassin in the world, and he wants to be known as the best assassin in the world. The only thing you learn about Julianne Moore, besides besides her being a hacker is that she spies on her neighbors and she loves her cat. Boring characters in a boring movie. I won't go into more detail than that, even though you can probably figure out what's going to happen based on what I told you. I just don't recommend this movie. Those are my thoughts on Assassins. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what you saw, like it. If you think other people like it, share it. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching and live your imagination.